Welcome to the Anxiety and Depression Workshop Part 2. This includes a PowerPoint taking a peek into pranayama, a 25-minute pranayama class and a 40-minute restorative yoga class. Pranayama. Prana is our breath, our life force, our energy. Yama means to control or have restraint. Pranayama is breath control. When we control our breath, we control our life force. Pranayama is the third limb of the 8-limb path laid out in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. When practicing pranayama, we use nasal breathing. When we breathe in through our nose, not only do we breathe slower, but our nasal passages filter the air on the inhale whilst moistening the air and regulating the temperature. On the exhale, we warm the blood vessels in the nose to send heat back around the body. Although breath is automatic, we can control it to link the mind and the breath. Allowing your breath to be slower and deeper increases the circulation of oxygen to the brain, muscles, and tissues. Learning to regulate your breath is a powerful tool. Pranayama can be used to cool down the body. When we become upset and anxious, our breath often accelerates and may become shaky, but we can take control of our emotions by learning to regulate our breath. We can also use our breath to warm up the body to create more energy. Pranayama has many benefits which depend on your choice of breath work. There are many options, but the most often referred to are diaphragmatic breath and Ujjayi breath. Diaphragmatic breath slows the heart rate, creating a calming effect which in turn helps to lower tension, stress and anxiety. When we breathe using the diaphragmatic breath, we take the breath down into the lower part of the lungs, expanding the rib cage, allowing the diaphragm to expand as you take the air all the way to the belly. Of course, the air doesn't actually travel to the belly. Your lungs aren't in there, but this is how it feels. If you place your hand on your belly, you can feel the expansion on the inhale, and on the exhale, you feel the belly return towards the spine. Additional benefits are that it increases flexibility in the ribs, intercostal muscles and spine, whilst promoting a greater lung capacity. It is also beneficial for pelvic floor strength because of the antagonistic relationship the diaphragm and pelvic floor has. As one muscle contracts, the other relaxes. On the inhale, the diaphragm contracts, the pelvic floor relaxes, and on the exhale, the diaphragm relaxes, the pelvic floor contracts. Ujjayi pranayama oxygenates the lungs, soothes the nervous system, calming to the mind. We take our breath to the lowest depth of the lungs, filling them from the bottom up, sharing our breath equally between the lungs. On the inhale, Puraka, your diaphragm expands and is kept low to the ribs, and unlike the diaphragmatic breath, your belly does not expand. During Ujjayi pranayama, we use the Ujjayi breath, which involves inhaling and exhaling through the nose with a closed mouth. Exhaling is known as Rishaka. We create a constriction in the throat, which gives the effect of an audible breath known as ocean or Darth Vader breath due to its similar sound. Our breath is smooth, steady and continuous, uninterrupted cycles. As well as helping to release tension, Ujjayi breath is said to improve concentration and regulate the body's heating, allowing us to warm from the inside. We will begin today's practice with the natural breath before starting to slow the breath and extend the Rishaka exhale, improving the quality of the breath and helping to calm the nervous system by slowing the heart rate. We will then move on to practice Ujjayi pranayama. There are many stages of Ujjayi and we will stay within the first few. We will not be using Antara Kumbhaka, breath retention after the inhale, nor Baya Kambaka, breath retention on the exhale, although you may unintentionally hold your breath, Kavala Kambaka, and that is fine. So we will use our Ujjayi breath and add, if you wish to, Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock. Jala meaning web or net, Dhara meaning holding, Bandha meaning to join together. Jalandhara Bandha directs and locks energy and pranic healing in the fifth chakra, located at the throat. The fifth chakra is important because it supports communication, not only speaking and listening to others, but also listening to our own inner voice and being able to express ourselves to others. This also helps to regulate blood flow, lowering the heart rate, and in turn relaxing the mind and body. Now, I had hoped to add Brahmari Pranayama, but time is running short, so I will create a video to practice Brahmari in the near future and put it on my YouTube channel. We will end today's workshop with a short restorative practice, but now it's time to practice Pranayama. Welcome. Join me in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Feel free to use any props that you have, making sure that you are as comfortable as possible. Maybe using blankets or blocks to sit on to raise your hips, or maybe place the blocks underneath your thighs for support. Especially good first thing in the morning when you haven't opened your hips. Let's create a long, strong spine, but allow your muscles to relax. Gently move your shoulders back and invite them to settle into place. Rest your hands to your knees. Everyone is different, and therefore a breathing pattern that works for one person may not be so effective on another. And for this reason, we will be working our way through a few different breathing patterns today, giving you the opportunity to have a taster of each, to see the effects in your mind and your body, allowing you to decide where your journey is heading. Always listen to your body. If at any time during today's practice something doesn't feel right, maybe heaviness in your chest or your heart, or you feel any discomfort, return to your normal breath. The breath that you feel most comfortable with, or stop the practice completely. Always, always listen to your body. Allow yourself to take a few natural breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Are your inhales and exhales equal? If not, see if you can make them equal. So that the inhale is the same length as the exhale. No need to rush your breath. Allow it to be slower and deeper. Notice the expansion in your torso as you inhale and the contraction as you exhale. You may choose to Place your hands to your belly and feel your belly grow with each inhale. And then relax with each exhale. Maybe take your left hand to your chest to feel the expansion in your chest on the inhale. And your chest settle back down on your exhale. Take 3 more breaths, becoming more aware of your breath. Return your hands to your knees. You may choose to close your eyes or allow your eyes to softly gaze. Allow your mind to connect to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale and exhale. Deep belly breaths. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to take 7 more breaths with a 4 count inhale and a 4 count exhale. Allow your breath to return to normal and take a moment to check in and see how you feel. Notice any changes, any shifts in your mind and in your body. We will now return to the 4-second inhale, but begin to extend the exhale by slowing it down. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take 7 more breaths with this breathing pattern. Remember, you can return to your natural breath at any time. Allow your breath to again return to normal and check back in to see how you feel. Be aware of any shifts, mental or physical. Let's see if we can make the exhale 1 second longer. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If this feels good, continue for another 7 breaths. Take a big cleansing inhale through the nose and a big cleansing exhale through the mouth. Allow your breath to return to normal. Again, taking a few breaths to take a little mind and body scan. Maybe taking notes before we prepare for Ujjayi Pranayama. You may choose to open your eyes whilst we begin this practice. And then you can choose when you feel ready or comfortable to close them again. Let's first practice the Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose. And create a gentle constriction at the back of the throat. Exhale through your mouth as if trying to fog up a pane of glass. Maybe use your hand as the pane of glass. Notice the ocean sound that your breath makes. Let's repeat that. Inhale. With the constriction, exhale. Keeping the constriction and breathing out of your mouth with the audible breath. Inhale. And exhale. This time we're going to repeat the same, keeping the audible breath and the constriction, but this time inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. That is your Ujjayi breath. We're going to take our breath to the deepest part of our lungs and share our breath equally between our lungs. We begin pranayama with an exhale. So take a deep breath in and we will begin. Keeping that constriction, exhale, allow your lungs to empty equally. Inhale, your diaphragm expands, but in your mind, picture it relaxed. The air stops at the depth of your lungs, so there is no need for your belly to inflate. Gradually release your diaphragm on the exhale. Inhale, fill your lungs from the bottom up. Exhale, slowly releasing the air without force until fully released. Inhale, being aware of how your chest expands up and out. Continue with this breath, checking in with the rhythm. Keeping the inhale and the exhale at equally shared times. Inhale, exhale. Take 10 more breaths with this breathing pattern. Maybe choosing to close your eyes once again. Take a big inhale and a cleansing breath out through the mouth. We'll now add Jalandhara Bandha, our throat lock. Lower your chin towards your chest bone. It may touch your skin, it may not. Only go as far as is comfortable to you. Don't force anything. Continue with your Ujjayi breath for another 10 breaths. Keeping your breath equal for today's practice. But maybe if you practice again, you might like to extend your exhale. Gently release Jalandhara Bandha, bringing your crown back to the sky. Allow your breath to return to normal. We end with a cleansing inhale through the nose and a cleansing exhale through the mouth. Be mindful, checking in. Gently open your eyes if they were closed. I hope that you feel a relief of tension, that your spirit is lifted, and that you feel more emotionally balanced. Practice regularly, and remember, some things take time. Let's close today's practice with a chant of Om. Bring your hands into prayer ahead of your heart. Inhale through your nose and chant on your exhale. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Restorative yoga. BKS Iyengar created restorative yoga 14th of December 1918 to the 20th of August 2021 to provide a relaxing healing practice for people with stress or illness. Since then, knowledge has grown, allowing teachers to develop further advancements in restorative yoga. In restorative yoga, you will be looking to create total physical comfort, releasing the need for your mind and your muscles to do anything other than relax into the support of your props. There is no looking for sensation, no effort required, no resistance, only support for you to surrender into, surrendering into full relaxation, releasing stress and tension and soaking up nourishment. Cortisol, the stress hormone, is released, curbing the sympathetic fight or flight and allowing you to slip into the parasympathetic nervous system, whilst increasing substances that support tissue repair. Through total relaxation, the mind and body can slow down and be still in the present moment, creating space for the mind to rest and repair. We will be using props today, so grab yourself some blankets, blocks, or books to pad with blankets, bolsters, cushions, eye pillows, or a towel. We will be holding each relaxation pose for 5 minutes. Let's begin. Let's start with a supported side stretch. Place your bolster in a vertical position on your mat. You may of course be using cushions. You may choose to place a blanket at the top for your head to rest on. Place a block on its second level vertically, about a block distance ahead of the top of your bolster. Remember, you can make any adjustments to suit you, and of course use blankets to create a cushioning effect. In a kneeling position, align the short edge of the bolster to your right hip. You may like to leave a small gap, giving your hip a little room to move. Inhale, create length. Exhale, lay your side to rest on the bolster. Settle your shoulder comfortably onto the bolster. Maybe reach and rest your right hand to the block and rest your left hand to the floor. You may allow yourself the freedom to place your arms in a position that is most comfortable to you. Make any adjustments that make this work for you. You may like to place a blanket between your knees. Maybe close your eyes once you have found complete comfort. Notice and be aware of how your body is feeling. Show kindness and compassion to yourself as well as others. Keep the natural curve in your spine. Make any little adjustments needed and feel free to add any extra support or remove any support that may feel just a little too much. Allow your breath to gently flow in and out, whilst you relax on your right side. Your heart smoothly and consistently pumps your blood, improving your circulation. Your nervous system can relax. Our lives are so busy working, caring for others, but it's important to make time for ourselves. In this supported lateral side body stretch, your spine, the strength that supports your body, such an important line of energy, is given care. Whilst your organs are able to release toxins with every breath. We need to allow ourselves to do the same. Release negative energy and take time for ourselves. Time away from situations that leave us feeling stressed or tense. Allow yourself time to just breathe and to be present in your own space, in comfort, in calm, pure relaxation, a state of just being. Start to deepen your breath, becoming aware of your body before using your hands to guide you back up. Preparing for a supported twist. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist facing your upper body towards the bolster. Place your hands either side. Inhale, create length. Exhale, walk your hands forwards and allow your upper body, your chest, torso to rest on the bolster. Resting your right cheek upon the blanket. Allow your forearms to rest either side of the bolster. Your knees can be together or allow them to separate. You have the option to place a blanket between your knees if this is more comfortable to you. Listen to what your body needs. Check in for any discomfort and make any adjustments to suit. settle in, relax. Maybe close your eyes. Allow yourself to soften and surrender. Focus on your breath. Thoughts may travel through your mind. Don't fight them. Let them be. This is not a time for effort or conflict. What will be, so let it be. No one else has had your experiences. Be grateful for those experiences. Choices you have made, be them good or bad, they have helped you to learn, to grow into the person you are now. Allow your muscles to relax. No effort required. Allow your mind to relax. Be soothed by the rhythm of your own breath. Allow tension to release, creating space. Space that allows for freedom. Release of pressure and tension. Space for a new experience. Start to deepen your breath. Gently use your hands to guide you back up to kneeling. If you used a blanket between your knees, move it to the side. Let's repeat that on the other side, starting with supported side stretch. Move your bolster to align with your left hip, again leaving a small space for hip movement. Place the blanket back to the top of your bolster and position your block on its second setting, a block distance away from the top of your bolster. Inhale, create length. Exhale, rest your left side and shoulder on the bolster. Left hand maybe rests on the block. Right hand rests on the earth or where it sits most comfortable for you. If you used a blanket as cushioning on the other side, you may choose to once again take time to make adjustments and settle in. Laying on your left side helps to improve digestion. Sometimes, like digestion, we struggle to break down situations that cause us stress or anxiety. But when we make time for ourselves, show ourselves love and compassion, relax and heal. Take time to let go. Our minds take time out from intensifying our worries and allow our minds to settle, allowing the worries to break down naturally, easing pressure. Allow yourself to really melt into a weightless state of calm and ease. Your breath starts to deepen as you bring your mind, your awareness back to your body. Gently guide yourself back up to readjust into a supported twist. Place your hands either side of your bolster. Inhale, create length through your spine, and on the exhale, twist, facing your upper body towards the bolster. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands forwards and rest your upper body onto the bolster. Your left cheek rests upon the blanket. Settle your forearms either side of the bolster and allow your knees to settle comfortably together or apart. Maybe using a blanket to cushion your knees. Modify and adjust, honoring your body's needs. Releasing toxins and blockages. Bring balance back to your life. Balancing space equally, energy equally, and rest just as we need to in our day-to-day life, so that life flows smoothly. Allow yourself to settle into the pose a little deeper and really let go. You may find that emotions come up to the surface. Release them. Let them out. Let them go. again deepen. Slowly and mindfully guide yourself back up to kneeling. Turn to face your bolster, preparing for supported child's pose. Center your bolster ahead of your knees. Bring your big toes to touch. Your knees either side of your bolster. Maybe place blankets under your knees for support, or you may like to rest blankets over your calves. Listen to your body. Maybe you choose to use 1 or 2 bolsters, or a combination of bolsters, cushions and blankets. Draw your bolster towards you in a position that is comfortable for your upper body to rest on. Inhale, length through your spine. Exhale, fold, resting your chest on the bolster. And allow your left cheek to settle on the bolster or blanket. Make sure when you're settled into the pose that your head and your shoulders are in the same plane as your hips. We will settle here for 2.5 minutes with our left cheek to the bolster before moving to our right cheek. Allow yourself to really melt into the comfort of your props. Feel the support today. The hug your prop provides. Sometimes I think we avoid using support. We tell ourselves it's a sign of weakness, when actually it's a sign of strength. Being able to let go of control and allow ourselves to receive help and support. To allow ourselves healing time. Be aware of the stretch through your spine. Notice your breath expand towards your spine. Slowly and mindfully swap your right cheek to the bolster. Turn the other cheek as we do in life, choosing not to react to the conflict or thoughts that may travel through the mind. Just allow them to be, to pass by, and then to fade away. Do nothing right now. Soften, relax, Bring your awareness back to your breath. Gently use your hands to guide you back up. Let's prepare for a deep supported back bend. Move any additional props off of your bolster and turn to face away from your bolster, coming onto your bottom. Legs ahead of you, bolster behind you. Place a bolster, cushions or rolled up blanket under the backs of your knees and lay back, reclining onto the bolster behind you, allowing your arms to settle comfortably to the earth either side. You may choose to add a blanket to raise your head. And maybe place your eye pillow or towel over your eyes. Now if you find the bolster to be too high, you may choose to use a rolled up blanket to use in its place. Feel free to make any adjustments. We often find ourselves bending over backwards to help others. Sometimes weighing ourselves down. Overstretching our time. Stretching our kindness, and sometimes our patience, forgetting to take time for ourselves, time to relax, time to recharge, time to restore and reset. In this restorative, supported back bend, I encourage you to allow yourself to be heavy. Allow the bolster to support you. Your legs comfortably draped over it. The bolster supports your back under your shoulder blades, encouraging you to open and create space in your chest. Of course, the phrase bending over backwards is the opposite of what our bodies do when we feel worried, anxious, or sad. We crouch forward, cramping our chest, removing space, creating a heavy, tight feeling, shortening the space for our breath. But now our spine is stretched in the opposite direction, creating space in our chest, space for your heart to beat, room for your breath. Be aware of the rise and fall in your chest. yourself to surrender. Let go a little more with every breath. Allow tension to drift away. Start to deepen your breath. Slowly and mindfully remove your eye pillow, pressing your elbows and forearms and hands to the earth to support your journey back to seated. Taking a moment before moving your props from behind you, gently recline back into Shavasana. And you may also choose to place a folded blanket under your head for comfort. Separate your feet towards the corners of your mat. Maybe place an eye pillow over your eyes. Your arms move slightly away from your body with your palms to the sky. Allow everything to settle and ground to the earth. Releasing any remaining tension you may be holding on to. Checking in with your forehead, your eyebrows, cheeks and mouth. Releasing your shoulders away from your ears. Receive energy and health from the earth. Feel strength and courage. Fill the spaces you have created as you rejuvenate just a little bit more. What you have to offer the world, no one else has. Have compassion, be kind to yourself as well as others. Allow yourself to live through your emotions, to feel sadness, to cry, to smile, and to laugh. Remember to allow for balance, for yin and for yang. Be grateful for your experiences. You may be unsure of where your journey ahead is going, but you are on a journey with your heart open, with endless possibilities ahead of you. Allow your breath to be calm. Invite any remaining stress to leave your body and melt away. Take this time to allow your nervous system to rebalance and reset. This is where I'm going to leave you today. Please enjoy Shavasana for a few more minutes. I would like to thank you for joining me today. I truly hope that you feel a weight has slightly lifted and that you have benefited from today's workshop. Remember, we are all different, and that is a good thing. Take from today what serves you, what resonates with you, and leave the rest behind. Don't forget, the opportunity for a live chat and questions is available next. You will have the link in your email or messages. Thank you again. Namaste.